Chosen one, God said, watch this alone right now, not later, not distracted, not with noise competing for your attention. Stop right now. Take a slow, deliberate breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands rest. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your chest. Feel your mind. Notice the space between your thoughts. Something shifted, didn't it? The noise softened. The tension in your body eased. Your heart feels quieter, lighter. That is not imagination. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. And if moments like this matter to you, moments where God speaks quietly and clearly, stay connected here. You can subscribe now, not out of habit, but so you have a place to return when you need stillness again. This moment is not ordinary. This video is not ordinary. This is not just another distraction in your feed. God does not pull someone aside casually. He does not say, watch this alone right now, unless it matters. And it matters to you. This message is not for the crowd. It is for the chosen one, you. That is why the instruction was clear. Watch this alone, right now. Because what God is about to speak cannot compete with noise. It cannot land in a distracted heart. It cannot settle in a restless mind. And you have carried enough noise lately. Conversations that never ended. Emotions that never fully healed. Pressure tapping at your spirit again and again. You smiled through it. You stayed polite. You stayed composed. But inside, something has been shifting. You may not have words for it. You may not have shared it with anyone. You may not even fully understand it yourself. Still, God saw it. Chosen one, hear this carefully. God is not isolating you to punish you. He is separating you to protect you. There is a difference. Isolation drains. Separation preserves. Isolation feels lonely. Separation feels intentional. And this season, it is intentional. God pulled you back, not because you failed, not because you are weak, but because you are forming, because you are becoming precise. Some seasons are loud, others are quiet. Some demand energy, others demand restraint. This is a guarded season. Not everyone is allowed access to you right now. Not every conversation deserves your energy. Not every opinion gets a vote. God knows how sensitive this stage is. You are standing between who you used to be and who you are stepping into. That space is sacred and fragile. Fragile not because you might break, but because it is still being shaped. Think of wet clay on a wheel. Strong hands are molding it, but one careless touch can distort the form. So God said, slow down, step back, watch this alone, because one reaction could undo what obedience has been building. One emotional response could reopen doors God already closed. One explanation could give access to people who no longer have permission. Do you feel that tension? People pulling at you, old patterns resurfacing, situations that feel familiar but wrong. Someone has been testing your patience lately, not loudly but subtly. A remark here, a reminder there, a question designed to provoke, not understand. They poke old wounds. They mention versions of you that no longer exist. They hope for a reaction, and heaven said, enough. Not because you cannot handle it, but because you do not need to. There is a difference between being strong and being strategic. Chosen one, God is teaching you restraint, not fear. Silence, not suppression. Stillness, not avoidance. You are not backing down, you are leveling up. That is why your energy feels different now, why you notice when conversations drain you, why some environments feel heavy, why your instincts sharpened, even when you cannot explain why. And part of you may have wondered, what is wrong with me? Nothing. You are maturing in discernment. Where you once reacted instantly, you now pause. Where you once defended yourself, you now observe. Where you once explained everything, you now let silence speak. That is not withdrawal. That is wisdom installing itself. You are not losing your voice. You are learning when not to use it. This season is not about proving who you are. It is about protecting who you are becoming. The enemy understands timing. If he cannot stop your progress, he will try to distract you. If he cannot destroy your purpose, he will try to provoke you. If he cannot derail your destiny, he will try to exhaust your emotions. That is why the pressure increased during this transition. Yes, this is a transition. Something old is closing, something new is forming, and that middle space is where attacks happen, not because you are weak, but because you are moving. Chosen one, you are not imagining this shift. You are not overthinking it. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming anchored. Some people feel uneasy around you now. They cannot explain why. Your peace unsettles their chaos. Your boundaries expose their lack of it. Your silence forces them to confront themselves. They bring up the past. They reference old habits, old mistakes, old labels. Why? Because they are hoping to reconnect with a version of you that no longer exists. But heaven says, "Do not resurrect what I buried." You are not required to revisit old rooms just because someone knocks. Silence is not avoidance. Calm is not weakness. Stillness is not passivity. It is strategy, authority, and obedience. Every time you do not react, something breaks in the unseen. A cycle ends. A trap collapses. An assignment against you fails. The enemy expected panic. He expected defense. He expected explanation. Instead, you stayed anchored, and that confused him. Chosen one, God is sharpening discernment in you right now. Not just patience, not just endurance. Discernment, the ability to sense when something is off without proof. The ability to walk away without closure. The ability to trust peace over pressure. This is preparation, because what comes next will demand clarity. Direction is coming, but direction must be received with a clear spirit. God is about to expose motives, reveal intentions, shift relationships, and confirm paths. You will not need to announce it. You will not need to confront it. You will not need to explain it. God will handle it. What you endured privately, He will address openly. What confused you silently, He will clarify in time. What hurt you deeply, He will redeem fully. But there is a condition. Stay still, not forever, just for now. Stay calm, stay quiet, stay aligned. This pause is not punishment, it is protection. Your next move carries weight. Your next season carries responsibility. Your next assignment carries impact. That is why heaven is guarding you. Notice what is happening in your body. Your breathing slowed, your mind quieted, your chest feels lighter. That is not just emotion, that is alignment. God draws near in stillness. Do not rush away from this moment. Do not minimize what just settled in you. You do not need to fix anything today. You do not need to decide anything today. You do not need to explain anything today. Just stay aware, stay sensitive, stay close. If your heart feels seen without explanation, that is confirmation. If peace replaced noise, that is guidance. If something inside softened, that is God. Chosen one, you are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing anything. You are exactly where you need to be, and heaven is not finished with you yet. Stay still, stay obedient, stay close. God said, "Watch this alone right now, because what comes next will change how you move, how you speak, and how you choose. And when the moment comes, you will know. Until then, rest in the quiet. You are being kept. You are being prepared. You are being led. If this message aligned with your spirit, let that agreement be known. Type Amen in the comments, not for anyone else, just as a quiet yes to God. Stay here a little longer. He is still speaking.